Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We talked the whole night through. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning in the morning. Good morning, Sarah and Laura. Sarah and Laura. And my sister asked me, who's your friend Lorena? And I'm like, what? Yeah, your friend Lorena. The Sarah y Lorena. And I'm like, no, it's Sarah and Laura. Anyway, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Um, Coffee Break with Her by Laura. My name is still Laura González. And today is Wednesday, July 17th. And today we have oracles. And we're going to have the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Sounded like there was a card in there. Then we're going to have the Halloween Oracle. Hello, Alexa. Guten Morgen. What time is it over there, Alexa? Like night? Good morning, Richard. We have the Divine Animals Oracle. And we're going to have the Gospel of Aradia Oracle. Aradia, Aradia. How do you pronounce it? Guten Abend. I know you told me this before and I forgot. Anyway, let's do the first oracle for today. 7 p.m. Yeah, I figure it's almost the same as Wales and England. You know. So you're on Meridian 1? It should be, right? The only part of the map of Europe that I remember is that Portugal, Spain, France, and then is Germany right next to it. If I'm mistaken, please forgive me. And then right above them, the United Kingdom and Ireland. See what I did there? Anyway, first oracle of the day. Let's do it. This is from the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Hello, tortas de papa. All right. May the divine let us see what needs to be seen, and may that information be used for everybody's greater good. And we have the blossoming moon. The blossoming moon. There it is. Can you see it? It's so hot. There's a lot of glare. There you go. There's the blossoming moon. Shut up. My computer is buzzing. I hope you cannot hear it. I hope you cannot hear it because it's loud. Okay, blossoming moon. The flower moon. The flower moon. Do not give up. You have planned for this. Take no notice of what others think or say about you. Open and rise. Someone around you might be jealous of your success. Mark your victories. Jealousy, a human feeling, human emotion. Pay no attention to it. If you can. Do not give up. You have planned for this. Take no notice of what others think about you. Think or say about you. Open and rise like a flower. Someone around you might be jealous of your success. Mark your victories. And the affirmation, if you wish to claim it, I joyfully blossom and I feel no fear. Ooh, I love it. I joyfully blossom and I feel no fear. That is the first oracle. You know what I find interesting? One, two, how many cards in this oracle? There are 40 some cards in this oracle, and we keep getting the same ones and the same ones and the same ones. Like, for example, we've never got this one, right? Or I don't think we ever had the boy. You know, like we keep getting the same cards. I don't know if it has something to do with me or it has this, that's just it is, right? What the oracle does. But who am I to question the oracles? The universe, he, she, it, they, will say what they say when they say it, and who are we to judge? Salud. It is only Diet Coke. Don't get any ideas. It's too early for day drinking. Even for day drinking, it's too early. It's only noon. 10 afternoon, 10 past 12, 12:10. How do you tell the time? I think I will say 12:10. But some people will say 10 past noon. Some people will say 10 after noon. How do you tell the time? Tell me in the comments. And you, YouTube and Facebook, you guys, interact with the video, please. Help the algorithm. It's 7 p.m. somewhere. Yeah, it's 7 p.m. in Germany. Alex just told us. Alex is connecting from Germany. Alexa is connecting from Germany. See? It is here. It's 7 p.m. in Germany. All right, my friends, let's see what the Halloween Oracle has for us today. But why are you doing Halloween Oracle, Laura? Because I do what I want. Alexa says, guess I'm about to crack a bottle of wine. Well, you do you, my love. Today we have the lamb. The lamb. And then Tortas de Papa has some encouragement saying, you might as well open that bottle of wine. I don't like wine. What do you all drink? Wine, beer, hard liquor. I like rum. Rum and Diet Coke. That's my kryptonite. So the lamp. This card reminds us that it is a positive thing to remember those who have passed by celebrating their life rather than mourning their death. For those with whom we did not have an easy relationship, or even those we did not like, leave us with a valuable lesson. Sometimes we learn more from our nemesis than we do from our friends, and so the darkness can illuminate our strengths and our true value so that we can live them more clearly and fully. Oh my God, Alexa says, I don't like beer. I'm in the wrong place. You definitely are. Living in Germany and not drinking beer is like living in Mexico and not eating hot stuff. Bashful Biscuits, welcome. And Marvelously Marissa, welcome, welcome, welcome. So the lamp, I light a single candle with a lamp for you, a single flame in the darkness that reflects my heart so true. And the message, I really like this message. I mean, it's worthy, it's lengthy, but it's really important. This card reminds us that it is a positive thing to remember those who have passed by celebrating their life rather than mourning their death. For those with whom we did not have an easy relationship, or even those we did not like, leave us with valuable lessons. Sometimes we learn more from our nemesis than we do from our friends, and so the darkness can illuminate our strengths and our true values so that we can live them more clearly and fully. Quite interesting, this message, you know, even what we don't like teach us, or who we don't like. teaches, right? I light a single candle within a lamp for you, a single flame in the darkness that reflects my heart so true. So that is Oracle number 2. How you been, Marissa? It's been like a million years. And I want to remind you all that 2 events are happening this weekend. The first one being Mindful Baking Cafe. I'm going to be at Mindful Baking Cafe on Saturday from noon to 5. And I hope you join us if you want to do a tarot reading. I always do private tarot readings, and you can always hire me for a private reading. You can come to my house and we can sit down and do a reading. But if you want to have discount prices, if you want to have the fair prices, I don't do vending anymore, but I guess I still do at Mindful Baking Cafe. It's the only place I'm currently reading tarot publicly. So if you want to see me for a tarot reading, come to Mindful Baking Cafe. The $75 reading is discounted to $50. So you get a big discount if you come see me at the cafe. And then you get a free cookie or brownie. No, muffin. A free cookie or a muffin with any reading. You can come and do the $20 reading and you're still going to get a free muffin. So, you know, you should come to Mindful Baking Cafe. Bashful Biscuit says, I really need a reading. Come to Mindful Baking Cafe. What was the name of the cafe in Pilsen, but La Cuna? Nightcap Coffee Bar. That's where we met, at Nightcap Coffee Bar, and that was like 10 years ago. That was my friend Aaron's cafe. There were 2, because after Aaron closed Nightcap, I started reading at La Catrina. And then La Catrina closed too. But I think you and I met when I was reading at Nightcap. And so anyway, that's what's happening on Saturday. I think it's a yoga studio now. Oh, then it's La Catrina. La Catrina Cafe. Yep. Yeah. La Catrina. Because I read at Nightcap, La Catrina, and Mindful Baking Cafe. And then sporadically I've read at Mestiza. And but right now it's just Mindful Baking Cafe. That's the only place I'm doing readings right now. My thumbs hurt, but I was drumming yesterday and I was having so much fun on the drum, and now my hands are hurting. All right, let's see what the next oracle, the Divine Animals Oracle, has for us today. May it be a very cool animal, please. Whoa. The peregrine falcon. The peregrine falcon. Can you see it? Right there. The peregrine falcon, bringing some light to an Egyptian character person there. You can almost not see the falcon face because it's so illuminated, it's so bright. So, what does the peregrine falcon have to say for us today? Observation. Observation. Take a step back and simply observe a situation. Listen and watch before you decide on a course of action, as acting rashly will not serve you in your current situation. You are being supported by powerful forces. Do not fear. You are protected. What a beautiful message. So peregrine falcon, the power of observation. Take a step back and simply observe a situation. Listen and watch before you decide on a course of action, as acting rashly will not serve you in your current situation. You are being supported by powerful forces. Do not fear. You are protected. What a beautiful message from the falcon. And didn't the first one talk about not having fear? Yeah, two cards have told us today not to be fearful. I joyfully flow, blossom, and I feel no fear. So both the blossoming moon and the peregrine falcon are telling us to not be fearful. Are we too fearful, my friends? I guess collectively there's some fears that we have. I know I have some. I know I have fear of certain things, and those bring me down sometimes. Work-related things, you know, income, insecurity, and of course the state of the planet. If you don't feel fear because of the state of the planet, but I told you this, didn't I tell you this last week? So here's the thing. The world is on fire, right? And here I am like, let's do some oracles. And when you look at the big picture, it's like, really, Laura? You want to do oracles, right? But individual resistance and individual joy helps fight, counteracts all that energy of all the horrible things that are happening. We acknowledge that horrible things are happening in the world, but we also acknowledge that there is joy, that there is a reason to resist. And the reason is, yeah, and the reason is you. You are the reason to resist the gloominess, darkness, and horribleness things that are happening in the world. And then we must bring joy and color and art and creativity and silliness. Oh, Marisa, I'm so glad that this is resonating with you. Marissa is saying, I have a Zoom interview for a nanny position later today, so I'm glad. I shouldn't be fearful, nervous. I guess, no. Two cards are telling us to not be fearful and to move forward. And then the one that talk about ancestors is also telling us, like, your ancestors are there. And even for those ancestors that you were not connected, they're teaching you. And I always love to think about how my parents, my grandparents, or other elders that came before me also teach me what not to do, who not to be. And that is some valuable lesson. Before I pull the last oracle card, I want to remind you all, Women's Circle, the Women's Circles in Chicago are happening at Papalokalli, which is a shared space studio where we do all kinds of, we have a sweat lodge there, and we get together for ceremony, and we study, and etc., etc. So the Women's Circles the Women's Circle is happening on Sunday the 21st at Papalokalli at 4 p.m. So if you're in Chicago, please join us. And then Tortas de Papas is just like the other oracle. Yep. Yeah. They teach us what not to do. All right. Last card for today comes from the Gospel of Veradia. You know she always packs a punch. So let's see what she tells us today. Games. I'm kind of getting tired of getting the same cards all the time. Let me just for kicks and giggles see if I get another different card. We got the feminine. Okay, now we're going to have to read both of them. So, which one you want first, the feminine or the games? Feminine or games? It's going to be the one that I find first. There it is. Games. Because you don't answer quick enough. Games. Do you have a delay? Is there a delay on the live? There might be a delay. So games. Games should be above board and full of fun. They should never be underhanded, covert, mean-spirited, or harmful in any way. If someone is playing a strategic game against you, understand it for what it is, indeed a game, and change the rules to suit yourself. Seek the light-hearted company of others, as celebration will soon be announced. A lighter heart is something apt when a game between two is played. One gets to know the other a little better. Any opinions might be changed or swayed. But games too can be a wild and dark, hiding what is and what will be. Batter and bruise the way may go, and win and bring no guarantee. I butchered that whole reading. Oh my goodness. Games should be above board and full of fun. They should never be underhanded, covert, mean-spirited, or harmful in any way. If someone is playing a strategic game against you, understand it for what it is, indeed a game, and change the rules to suit yourself. Seek the light-hearted company of others. A celebration will soon be announced. A lighter heart is sometimes apt when a game between two is played. One gets to know the other a little better, and opinions might be changed or swayed. But games too can be wild and dark, hiding what is and what will be. Battered and bruised the way might go, and winning brings no guarantee. So that is one of the last oracles. And we're going to do the last one, which is the feminine. The feminine, I think, because I was talking about women's circles. I don't know. Maybe. Could be. The feminine. The feminine. And it reads, do not be afraid of the feminine form or naturally feminine ways. You can be powerful and still feminine. Ask me. Seek equality. Forget the current restrictions of sexual roles, for the love of God. They limit everyone. There is no need to push forcefully for what you want. Be the best you can be and attract what you need. The one that comes from the goddess, to the maiden, to the wife, to the creatrix, to the seductress, to one that bore me to life. Clear the path for the power of flowers and of seeds, of pull, not push, of wildness and of bleeds. So the feminine, I will read it now without commentary, okay? Because I have to put my commentary. Why are you all so quiet? Say something. It really drives me nuts to think that I'm talking to myself, or that the video stopped, or that there's something weird happening. When you don't comment, I'm like, what's going on? Thank you, Alexa. It's like proof of life. You know, proof that I'm not talking to myself. I can't do. Did you know, fun fact, you hear me doing podcasts and teaching classes and all that, I have to have an audience. If you ever heard a podcast that is supposedly me just talking on the podcast, it's never just me. I always have somebody on the other side of the screen, because it drives me crazy. As much as I can talk forever, I can never talk to just the screen. I need to have somebody. Good morning, Rosa. It's been like 1.5 years, Rosa Posada. How are you, honey? Let me put a heart over there. There you go. So, last reading of the last card on today's reading. Do not be afraid of the feminine from form or naturally feminine ways. You can be powerful and still feminine. Seek equality. Forget the current restrictions of sexual roles. They limit everyone. There is no need to push forcefully for what you want. Be the best you can be and attract what you need. To the one that comes from Goddess, to the maiden, to the wife, to the creatrix, to the seductress, to one that bore me to life. Clear the path of the power, of flowers and of seeds, of pull, not push, of violence and of bleeds. Okay, Alexa says, I'm taking it a lot all in. My 8-year-old client changing the, oh, my 8 years client changing all the rule of games all the time to suit her and drive me mad. Yeah, the games that we play, all strategic games. And we all are looking for some kind of benefit on every single relationship that we strike, right? Every relationship that we foster, every relationship that we create, there's some benefit to it, which is natural, is normal, is, you know, part of life. But sometimes the games that we play are a little too restrictive or a little too one-sided, you know, like this person. I put away one box that I shouldn't. I think it's this one. Nope, it's the wrong box. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being here. And thank you for your support, continued support. By the way, to the people that send tips, that I always forget to say this. Thank you for sending your tips. And for those who want to send a tip and they don't know how to send it, Venmo at Blue Witch. Venmo at Blue Witch. Cashapp is $0 Blue Witch 1. So Cashapp, the money sign, the number 0, Blue Witch, and then the number 1. And for Zelle is my phone number, 630-506-1758. Or maybe your inner child is at play. Alexa says, sometimes it's the inner child that playing the games, and maybe we're taking too seriously the demands of that child that holds us ransom sometimes. Thank you all for watching, and until we meet again, never forget that you are loved. See you soon. Bye-bye.